year is 1949. The world is changing. Steel and smoke are taking over the land once ruled by horses and dust. But deep in San Angelo, Texas, lives a 16-year-old boy named John Grady Cole. A boy born too late for the cowboy era, but too early to forget it. John Grady grew up on a ranch, waking with the sun, smelling the earth, hearing the wind sing across the plains. But then, his grandfather dies. The ranch, his only home, his dream, is left in his mother's hands, and she has other plans. Selling it. For John, this isn't just land, it's the soul of his life. When he learns that the ranch will be gone forever, he doesn't shout. He doesn't cry. He just saddles his horse, looks at the horizon, and decides, if the cowboy world is gone here, I'll find it somewhere else. With his best friend, Lacey Rollins, a tough but loyal boy, John rides south. No maps, no money, just horses, dreams, and stubborn courage. They cross the Rio Grande into Mexico, believing it to be a land still pure and touched by modern times. The sun burns. The nights freeze, but freedom tastes sweet. On the way, they meet a strange, younger boy, Jimmy Blabens, riding a horse too fine for his age. Rollins suspects it's stolen. John doesn't ask. He just knows something about that boy. Feels like a warning. As they journey deeper, a thunderstorm hits. Blevins loses his horse, or maybe his stolen horse runs away. Desperate, the boy sneaks into a nearby village to take it back, but the villagers see it as theft, and soon, gunshots ring out. Blevins flees into the wilderness. John and Rollins ride in silence, hearts pounding. They don't know if he's alive or dead. They keep moving, haunted by the echo of gunfire. Eventually, they find what they've been looking for, a grand Mexican ranch, vast and beautiful, owned by a man of wealth and power. The owner hires them after seeing John's skill with horses, and soon, John Grady becomes the heart of the ranch, taming wild horses like no one else can. And then he meets Alejandra, the ranch owner's daughter, beautiful, intelligent, forbidden. Their eyes meet over the corral fence, and the story shifts from dust to desire. In the quiet nights, beneath the silver Mexican moon, they meet secretly. Their love grows wild as the horses John tames by day. But love in that world has rules. Alejandro Sant warns him. This land doesn't forgive. You can't love a girl of her blood. But John Grady is too young, too brave, and too in love to listen. When a father finds out, fury burns like the desert sun. John and Rollins are arrested, accused of crimes they didn't commit. The prison in Saltillo is not a place of walls. It's a pit of despair. Inside, power belongs to killers, and mercy doesn't exist. John and Rollins are beaten, starved, humiliated. But John doesn't break. He still dreams of horses, of Alejandra, of open skies. When a prisoner challenges him to a knife fight, John faces death and wins. Not because he's cruel, but because he refuses to die unjustly. That moment changes him forever. He walks out of prison, alive, but no longer innocent. After their release, Rollins returns home, but John Grady can't. He rides to Alejandra, heart torn but hopeful. She meets him one last time, eyes full of sorrow. I love you, she says, but I can't destroy my family for love. Her words break him. He realizes the truth. Some loves are meant to shape you, not stay with you. John rides back toward Texas, the same road he came on, but now everything feels different. He's lost friends, lost love, lost illusions. Before leaving Mexico, he risks everything to reclaim his horse stolen long ago. He fights, he bleeds, but he wins it back. Because for him, that horse is more than an animal. It's his honor, his freedom, his identity. When he finally crosses back into Texas, the sun sets behind him. He rides through a quiet land where no one lives the cowboy way anymore. But he doesn't care. He rides on, alone, a ghost of the Old West, a boy who went looking for the cowboy world and and found himself instead. In the final scene, John Grady attends a small funeral, a moment of peace. He mounts his horse and rides away into the fading light. No music, no cheering crowd, just the sound of hoofbeats disappearing into the desert wind. He isn't rich, he isn't famous, but he's free. And that's worth everything. 1. Freedom always has a price. John chased the cowboy dream and learned that freedom means pain, loss, and responsibility. 2. Love doesn't always mean possession. Sometimes love is letting go, even when it breaks your heart. 3. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to keep riding anyway. 4. Every generation loses something precious. For John Grady, it was the cowboy way. For us, it might be something else. But what matters is to keep the spirit alive. If you enjoyed this story, do not forget to subscribe, like, and let me know in the comments what novel you'd like me to tell next.